Today I made $1,500 by day trading options in the stock market, but that's not the amazing thing. The amazing thing is that I made this much amount of money by only trading for the first 1 minute of market open. And that's the amazing thing and the beauty of day trading, because when I started out, believe me or not, 3 years ago, my only goal was to make $200 from day trading. And now these days I can make anywhere between $1,000 to $5,000 within the first 5 minutes of market open. So I'm literally living my dream. And in this video, I will be showing you guys exactly how I made this much amount of money by only trading for 1 minute. Let's start with my game plan for the day that I post every single market open day on our Discord group. To be honest, on this day, the trade I took right at the open wasn't from my game plan because I was watching UPST, NVIDIA and Tesla on this day. But the trade I took was on Netflix, and that's the benefit of being in a Discord group or maybe being in a community of serious traders, because one of our other pro traders, Leroy, mentioned that he was watching Netflix for a break towards the upside, because I also posted about this news that Netflix stock was upgraded before the market opens. And we could see the reaction of that upgrade in the pre-market. Netflix was gapping up around 2 to 3% in the pre-market. Most of the other stocks I was watching on this day were pretty much flat for the day, but Netflix was 3 to 4% up in the pre-market itself. I also mentioned about this trade on Netflix in our pre-market webinar that we have every single market open day. And just before the market open at 9:28 a.m. market open time, New York time, I mentioned that I'm watching Netflix and Tesla as my main watch for the open. Netflix premiums can be spready at open, everyone, so check before taking it right at the open. And my trade on this day, my one and only trade on this day, was on Netflix. And that is one of the many benefits of being in a community of serious and supportive traders, because even though I wasn't watching Netflix on this day, I caught a really good move on Netflix because of the members of our Discord group. If you guys want to join our Discord group, the link will be in the description box below. Now let's take a look at the daily chart of Netflix, because Netflix has been beaten down a lot recently. So Netflix is approximately down from $700 to a low of around $180, $160. That means Netflix is down approximately 75% from the all-time highs. But on this day, Netflix was upgraded, and on this day in the pre-market, Netflix started to go towards the upside. Let's now take a look at the 1 minute chart of Netflix and look at the pre-market action. On the 1 minute chart, we could see the reaction of that news, the upgrade news, and we saw a push towards the upside on Netflix. Netflix held this $190.5, $190 level in the pre-market and pushed towards the upside. This bold dotted line right here is the pre-market high, which is approximately $194 level. But in the pre-market webinar, I mentioned that I was watching a hold of 190 or 191 for a push towards the upside, because we can see right here, we found a bit of support around $190 level in the pre-market. We broke 190 towards the upside right here. Then we found support at 190 before making the next push towards the upside. Then we started holding this $192.50 level as support. So as a day trader, I'm looking for a pullback entry. I'm looking for a hold of a level entry for a break towards the upside. And my trade on this day was right at the market open when I saw the hold of $191 and $192 on this stock. I will post a screenshot of my entries and exits right at the top, but I will also play the recording of this trade because this trade was within the first 1 minute of market open. That's why it's very important to look at the recording, look at the tape, because reading the tape, looking at the level 2 and the order flow is very important when you are trading right at the market open. If you guys take a look at my entries and exits, you guys can see that my entry was right here when we saw the hold of $192 level on Netflix. We saw a dip to $192 level. In the pre-market, we were holding this 192 right here, 192 and 190. When I saw that 192 is holding right at the market open and we saw a push towards 192.5, I placed my order to get filled. I remember my entry was right around $192.50 level. And when we saw the break of pre-market high, that is approximately $194, I took my profits on this trade, making approximately $1,400 within the first 1 minute of market open. Let's now take a look at the recording of this trade, because that's going to give you guys a very good insight on why I took this trade and what I saw on the level 2. But before we do that, make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notifications, because it helps out the channel a lot to reach new traders out there and to grow this channel as a community. Here's the recording of my trade on Netflix. As I discussed, I was watching Netflix for a hold of $192 level because this was holding in the pre-market. If we don't hold 192, I was also watching the hold of 190. And we can see clearly right here, right around 192, that is around the VWAP as well. We saw a lot of buying right around here, a lot of volume around 192.5. That's why I placed my order to get filled. I got filled 20 contracts. I'm trading 200 calls, same week expiry contracts, and my fill price was 3.88. My profit target on this trade is the break of 194 towards the upside, and my stop loss will be the break of 191.5. That means if it makes a new low of the day right here, I will exit my position. After entering this position, we can clearly see on the tape that whenever Netflix dips under 192.5, the speed of time and sales decreases, and whenever it's above 192.5, the speed increases. A lot of people are hitting the ask price. We can see a lot of green on the time and sales. That means people are willing to pay the ask price to get filled on this stock, which is a very good sign when you are trading off the market open. When I saw the break of 194, I just waited for a few seconds because my profit target was the break of 194. I just waited for a few seconds to see if we can see the break of 195, but if I see any sort of rejection, I will cover my position, and that's what I did because I like to be very quick when I'm trading right off the market open, because stocks can be very volatile when you're trading within the first 2 minutes of market open. They can go in your favor, and with the same speed, they can also come against you, and that is the reason I covered my whole position at a fill price of 4.60, making approximately $1,400 on this trade. I'm very proud of this trade because I entered this trade at the hold of 192.5 and $192 level, because if you would have entered this position for the break of 194 right here, the risk to reward was not there, and in the next few minutes we saw the rejection from 195 and Netflix came back down to low of the day. And that is the reason I'm very happy about this trade, because I entered on the hold of a level. I saw that the tape is very strong. I entered at the hold of 192 in the anticipation of the break of pre-market high, and I covered my position for a really good win right at the market open. Let's now take a look at my PNL on this trade. I made $1,400 by only trading for the first 1 minute of market open. My entry was at 9:30:22 seconds and my exit was at 9:31:14 seconds, making $1,400, which is the beauty of day trading. And also, as I already mentioned, that my exit on this trade was really good, because had I entered for the break of 194, we saw a clean rejection of 195 towards the downside, so the risk to reward was not there if I would have taken this trade for the break of 194, because the overall market and the tech sector was also selling off for the first 5 to 10 minutes of market open. That's why I'm very proud of this trade, because my entries and my exits on this trade were really good, making it a really good winner for the day. That's it, guys. But before you go, make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my trading journey and to learn more about day trading. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I already posted about this day on my Instagram. The link will be in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.